Yes. Let us take the next problem. Find the echelon form U. Find the echelon form U. Free variables. Find the echelon form U. Free variables and the special solutions. Find the echelon form U. Free variables and the special solution for the matrix A is equal to 0, 1, 0, 3, 0, 2, 0, 6, B is equal to B1, B2, AX is equal to B is consistent. Choose a solution. Choose a solution when B satisfies. So AX is consistent. Choose a solution when B satisfies B2 is equal to dash. Find the complete solution. Find the complete solution. So here we are given a matrix A, and here given this matrix A, we are asked to find the row echelon form of this matrix A, and also we have to identify the free variables, and we need to get the special solution, and we need to find the complete solution for this. So here I will just show how to solve this. So now first let us take the equation that is given for us. So here the matrix A, it is given as 0, 1, 0, 3, 0, 2, 0, 6. First we'll reduce this given matrix into the row echelon form. So here on this, which operation can be performed to get the reduced form? That is the lower bottom rows elements must be 0. So then ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? So R2 minus 2 times of R1. So this is the simple matrix we have taken. So if you do that, here in the first row, here we'll be having 0, 1, 0, 3, and here all the elements in the second row will become 0. So this is the reduced form or the echelon form U of the given matrix A. So after that, so we need to identify the free variables. So here, in order to get the free variables, so first identify the pivot in the matrix. So here the pivot in the matrix, in the first row, pivot is 1, that is present in the second column. So here this corresponds to the variable x1, x2, x3, x4. So here the pivot, it is present in the second column. So here we can say that the variables x1, x3, x4, they are considered as the free variables. Free variables ಹೇಗೆ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ದ ಪಿವೋಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕಾಲಮ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಪಿವೋಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಕರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ದ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಫ್ರೀ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್. ಗಾಟ್ ಇಟ್? ಇದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಪಿವೋಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿ. So it is a very simple problem I have taken here in order to make you understand. So here pivot, it is present in the second column. So here excluding this, so here you can consider the remaining elements as the free variables. So here x1, x3, x4, they are the free variables. So now having this row echelon form, so here I'll just get the condition for the variables. So here 0, 1, 0, 3, 0, 0, 0. So since there are 4 columns, so here obviously we'll be having 4 variables x1, x2, x3, x4, where x1, x3, x4 are free variables. So here from this we can write, so here if you multiply the first row elements with all the column elements of the x, so here we'll be getting x2 plus 3x4, it is equal to 0. So here ax is equal to b, whatever we have. So in that we'll be having you will be equating to 0. So here x2 plus 3x4, when you multiply this, it will be equal to 0. So which implies that x2 as minus 3 times of x4. So here you can see that x2 is a dependent variable. So here this x2, it depends on the variable x4. So whereas x1, x3, x4, they will be considered as the free variables. So for free variables, you can assign any value. So you can, once you can set 0, and once you can set 0, 1, once you can set 1 also. So here depending on the requirement, you are going to put the values, we are going to assign the values for the free variables. So now, in order to write the special solution, so here x, it is having x1, x3, x4 are free variables. Keep those elements, those variables as it is, but x2 is what? Minus 3x4, right? So here this will be equal to x1. Here x1, it is a free variable, it does not depends on any other thing. So here x1, if it is multiplied with 1 0 0 0, it will be resulting in the free variable x1, plus x3 is also free variable, so 0 0 1 0. And when you come to x4, so here x4 is a free variable, but x2 is a depending variable. So here we can write 0 in order to get minus 3x4 in the place of x2. So here this x4, it has to be multiplied with minus 3, and in order to get x4, so you include 1 here. So here this whatever x1 with the column elements, so here they will be considered as the special solution. So special solution for the given matrix A. And next, after getting the special solution, so here you can indicate the special solution in the column wise. So here the special solutions can be written as 1 0 0 and comma 0 0 1 0 and 0 minus 3 0 1. So they will be, these three columns, they will be treated as the special solution for the given matrix A. So along with that, we are also asked to calculate the complete solution. So complete solution in the sense, so along with this special solution, we have to include the condition of the variables, or whatever the RHS will be having B. So B1, B2, B3 and so on. So for that also we need to get the condition. So for that, here we are going to consider the equation AX is equal to B. So here considering this, we go on simplifying. So here I'll just write the reduced form for this. I'll write once again and I'll show the answer for you. So 0 to 0 6, comma. So on the right hand side, Ax is equal to B we have. So here we can write those solution as B1 and B2. So write in the augmented form. And as we have seen, we have applied R2 minus 2 R1, right? So perform that, so that we'll be getting 0 1 0 3 B1 and 0 0 0 0 B2 minus 2 B1. So this you'll be getting in the augmented matrix. So here the solution Ax is equal to B, it is going to have a solution when B2 minus 2B1, it is going to have the value 0. So which implies that B2 is equal to 2B1. So at this value of B2, so here whatever the equation we have Ax is equal to B, that is going to have a solution. And now in order to write the complete solution, so the complete solution we can write including the solution of this matrix A. So here for this we'll be taking the solution. Actually, now I just forgot to say one thing. So here, as I said, the complete solution, it can be obtained by adding the solution of this part, whatever Ax is equal to B consistent equation you'll be obtaining, plus whatever the special solution we have obtained. So here adding these two will be getting a equation of complete solution. So first here, for that reason, here we'll be writing XP equation here. So here XP, it can be written as, so only we need B1 here. So here the solution is 0 B1 0 0. So which implies that x is equal to 0 B1 0 0 plus x1 100 plus x3 0010 plus x4 0 minus 301. In the next class, I'll just explain this once again. I'll stop this. All of you can leave the meeting. I'll just explain this problem once again to show a complete solution.